Hey all, welcome to Share Trek. This is Raj here. Friends, the hot scoop is that Jeff Galvin has agreed to give us another interview. It's happening next week, and it's going to focus on phase 1B study of AGT 103-T, which started in January of this year, and other updates that he may have. So we'll be asking him various questions to understand what's happening, and Jeff may also volunteer some information. As always, it's really good to chat with Jeff. And also, I was thinking Jeff Galvin has been really good for a lot of people across the globe who are suffering from HIV, because he has provided motivation and inspiration to everyone. Whenever we talk to Jeff Galvin, he shows how enthusiastic he is about finding a functional cure for HIV. And he's not only talking the talk, but he's also walking the walk. And he has dedicated a long time to do this. And I was thinking that as a channel, we have not paid a tribute to Jeff Galvin or shown our appreciation. So on behalf of all of you, I'm going to do that in this video, and I'll also give you a little bit of update on AGT 103-T. With that in mind, let's get started. Welcome back, friends. Jeff Galvin started out strong. He snagged a bachelor's in economics from Harvard. He then dove into the world of tech, gaining valuable software engineering experience. And this tech background proved very useful as he built a successful career as a serial entrepreneur in Silicon Valley. Leveraging his business acumen, he even took a medical tech company public before selling it to a big player in cancer treatment equipment. And he made the money. He retired to a beach bungalow in a nice tropical location, and he could have just hung up his boots, sipped margaritas, and had a great time. But then he had a chance encounter with a lead scientist who explained how gene therapies work, and something clicked in Jeff's mind. And he said, with this, I can use software technology strategies, and we could come up with a Microsoft for gene technology. And that was the thought that he had in his mind when he launched American Gene Technologies, because he had seen how the world was struggling to find a cure for HIV. And he thought with these new technologies and new understanding of DNA and genes, it should be possible to use vectors to modify genes and probably achieve success on defeating HIV. And that was the seed that launched American Gene Technologies. And since then, he has been working at it. I think his focus shifted into this particular area in 2008 when Jeff established American Gene Technologies as a company aiming to use gene therapy to combat various illnesses. He's targeting phenylketonuria and HIV, and recognizing the devastating impact of HIV. Recently, the lead HIV therapy AGT 103-T was transferred to his new company, Addimmune, dedicated solely to taking this therapy through clinical trials to approval and beyond. And in this new avatar, Addimmune has got tremendous resources at its disposal to do clinical trials to scale and take the therapy into a successful launch into the market, provided they get an approval from FDA. His innovative work hasn't gone unnoticed. Jeff has won many awards. Recently, he received the Think's Champions of Innovation Award and secured a spot in the Montgomery County Business Hall of Fame. And the latest award he won is the Life Sciences Voice 2023 Top Industry Leaders Award. In the quest to combat HIV, American Gene Technologies embarked on a groundbreaking journey. Their mission was to redefine HIV treatment through innovative gene therapy. The inaugural phase of their endeavor marked the commencement of the Phase 1 trial in July 2017. It laid the foundation for a promising future. Fast forward to 2022, where the horizon of possibilities expanded with the onset of a subsequent study identified by clinicaltrials.gov identifier NCT05540964964, and also known as AGT-HC168. It aimed to push the boundaries of HIV treatment further. Participants previously infused with AGT 103-T in prior trials were invited to partake in a bold experiment. The objective was to explore the potential of antiretroviral therapy interruption, or ATI, in two phases. The rationale of this novel approach was clear: to facilitate adequate sensitization and expansion of the pool of infused gene-modified cells. And by allowing two-phased ATI, the study sought to achieve a more robust suppression of HIV, and close monitoring was key, with researchers meticulously tracking the recurrence of HIV viremia and fluctuations in CD4 lymphocyte numbers. This meticulous observation aimed to unveil the impact of autologous T cells and HIV rebound kinetics. The latest scoop is that in January 2024, we had news heralding the announcement of Phase 1b study. Dr. Marcus Conant, who is the Chief Medical Officer at American Gene Technologies, unveiled the blueprint for the next stage of exploration. And I think that I will let Jeff Galvin talk about Phase 1b trials, because even though I have the information here with me, it will be nice to hear from Jeff, because he has a way of explaining things which a common person can understand. So I'll defer that to him, and that will be part of our interview questions, where we'll get Jeff to explain it to us. But suffice to say, it's very impressive how Jeff Galvin came out of retirement with the sole mission of using emerging gene technologies in order to solve the problem of HIV. And in the process, he has harnessed a lot of skilled, talented people, brought them under one umbrella, working towards the common purpose of perfecting AGT103-T as a functional cure for HIV. And I think that all that effort is going to pay off in the next few years. My personal opinion is, don't hold me to this, because clinical trials, anything can happen in them. But my personal opinion is that AG103-T is most likely to be one of the first functional cure for HIV. Somewhere around 2027, I think they should be able to get an approval based on all the good data that I have seen in the past from this company. But again, it all depends on how the therapy performs in the FDA trials, and how what standard FDA sets in order to give the approval, what are the conditions that are there. And we have also had other interviews with Jeff in the past, where he has shown a very philosophical bent of mind on how he wants to make sure that these kind of therapies are available to everyone who actually needs them. And you guys must have already seen my videos on the philosophy behind pricing these kind of therapies, which are very expensive to develop. So striking the balance between sustainability of the commercial venture, profitability that is needed to keep the investors engaged, and at the same time catering to humanity, which is suffering from this scourge of a disease. That delicate balance is very, very tricky. And Jeff has the difficult task of balancing the needs of his shareholders, of the patient population, and also his own philanthropic bent of mind. So it will all come to play as we go ahead. And I think all of us should jointly thank Jeff Galvin for incredible work that he has done so far to bring AGT103-T to the stage that it is, with the Phase 1b trial, which I think is most likely to enable AGT103-T to proceed towards a BLA application, or BLS application as they call it, applying to get approval for distribution in the market. So that's what I think, my friends. And guys, I'm not a scientist. I'm just an investor like you guys. And that is my opinion. Let's see what Jeff Galvin has to say. And of course, under the new dispensation with the Addimmune, which is under SEC watch, I think Jeff Galvin will be constrained to what he can say and what he cannot say. So we'll ask the questions, and we'll let Jeff decide whether he wants to answer them or not. So with that, my friends, I would like to end this video here. And please use the comment section to show your appreciation for Jeff Galvin, because when I get to meet Jeff Galvin, I want to be able to show him how thousands of people across the globe are really thankful to him. And here is your opportunity to let your appreciation be known to Jeff Galvin. And I'm pretty sure that Jeff doesn't need the inspiration, but as a content creator here, I think that we need to show the appreciation to Jeff for the hard work that he's doing. And this is the best way that I think I would be able to do, with your help and the help of the YouTube comment section. Thanks guys, have a great day.